Okay, guys, this one's on me. This is a stinker. Hey everybody, welcome to the Late Late Horror Show!
Hey,
what's going on, Stino and Ted? Once again with a horrible, did I say horrible? Horrible, cheesy 80s comedy, horror, whatever you want to call it, movie.
In our series of little monsters that terrorize people, and they've all gotten progressively worse.
Worse and worse.
Hobgoblins. Forgive you for making me watch this movie.
Hobgoblins 1988. Yes, last one we did was Munchies.
We did Munchies.
We've done Critters 2. We've done them all. I mean,
Critters, Ghoulies, Troll.
Yeah.
We did Gremlins way back when.
We did Leprechaun 2.
Leprechaun.
So I figured we'd round this out, and like Ted said, it progressively got worse and worse.
Best for
and this is the last one. You should start getting quality from this point forward.
I got one positive thing to say about this movie, though. I had the opportunity to watch it while I was at work, so at the very least, I got paid to watch this turd. So, there you go.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Perfect, man. Belle Biv DeVoe. Now you know. So there you go, man. This is going to be fun because there's a lot of funny stuff we can talk about here. On this movie, okay, and I'm actually going to start this movie.
Yeah, we ain't missing nothing
because
and this is just another one of those, throughout the '80s. Once Gremlins took off, hey, we gotta have our little creature movie, and then that's where you got all these But this is also another example, much like Critters, where the script was written before Gremlins came out. This one as well. The script for this, the idea for this, was written before Gremlins ever was a thing.
Unbelievable.
So, it's not like, there's never been little creature movies, but
no,
it seems like from 1984 through the rest of the 80s, they certainly were popular.
Right.
And everybody wanted one.
Yes, which I get. I mean, but, you do it right or you do it wrong,
Yeah, when you got Spielberg's name attached to it, that's one thing. And he didn't have his... And I actually had high hopes for Munchies last week, I
did too. And even Hobgoblins I kind of did, but we're going in a different direction this week.
Yeah, so, in a different direction.
But we'll start right off, man. This is about...
It's not even in widescreen.
It's... Anyways, it'll fit perfect in the little TV set there.
Okay, that's true. No black bars on the little TV set that we got for you.
But anyways, okay, it starts out with Mr. McCready, who's an old security guard.
Is he related to Kurt Russell's character from The Thing, McCready?
I think so.
I don't think so.
No, but he's been security guard at this theater.
A rundown movie studio.
Yeah, for 30 years, and we're going to find out that there's some hobgoblins in there that's in a vault. I'm not giving nothing away. There's some hobgoblin dolls, okay, and they're literally dolls.
He's training a new guy.
Yeah,
this is like the Night Watchman kind of deal, and he's training a new guy for. What if Mac doesn't show up one day? We got to have another guy to watch this studio. Because if anything happens, what is it reiterated about 18 times in the movie? If something happens and there's no security guard on present, the insurance won't pay out.
Yes, exactly. And he keeps saying that because I guess what happens is security guards keep going missing, and he says they keep quitting.
Yeah,
but they keep going into the vault. And I guess the hobgoblins are killing them, when they get in there.
Yeah, all they do. Yeah, okay, we're going down the hallway here. He's got his walkie-talkie. Look at Mac. He walks like he's got a load in his pants.
Yeah, he does. He does. And you know what, you guys?
He's got that old man walk.
There is a Mystery Science Theater version of this, and if anything...
Which I think might be on Netflix.
If anything, if you love that, and you want to watch this movie and make your own Mystery Science Theater version, because I was doing it last night. I was sitting there inserting lines through this whole movie. I almost wish me and Ted could have done it that way, with the backs of our head and just letting the vocals go and the audio and stuff like that. But we're going to continue like we usually do with our commentary and stuff. There's a lot of people who listen who are blind and whatnot. who listen on podcasts and stuff like that listen to us
Yeah, we do have
audio-wise.
some people, don't
So they get a real good image of what's going on with the movie through our voice.
I hope so.
Yes,
I try to describe what's going on.
So that's why I didn't do that. But man, there's some parts in this movie, Ted, that were
They beg
perfect.
for it, don't I also read that the director, what's his name?
Rick Sloan.
Rick Sloan.
Written and directed.
He's actually the one who submitted his movie to Mystery Science Theater for them to do. You know, I mean, even he recognized, you know, this is right for that.
He did something on the devastation of this film, or the...
there's like a documentary about it.
Yeah, how bad it is.
But, you know, that's cool, though. It's cool that they can, you know, you're not taking yourself so seriously. You know, you're making... This movie cost $15,000, all right? I mean,
I know.
It just goes to show the little bit of money you can throw a movie together, you know?
That's what I was thinking of, Ted.
You know?
How awesome it would be to put a movie... I mean, that's not much, man.
No, it's not, and there you go. You got yourself a cult classic.
And, man, we've been used to doing
Not one that I'm ever going to watch again, but that's okay.
Exactly. We've been doing these live lately, and I'm going to take the live stuff to my trivia nights that we have every Friday, okay? That's where we'll interact a little bit more. And I'm not saying we're not going to do some more live stuff, because we will. It's just I like doing the editing and stuff right now, again, on some of these movies and all that. It comes out better. I like the big... You know, you guys get to see all my toys set up and all that.
Picture quality is also much better.
Yes. Oh, my God, yes.
Not to be sticklers on that. I'm sure you guys are really clamoring for really good picture quality.
Of us.
But, you know, we also look at it, too.
I've had some people tell me, hey, when are you going to get it together? I want to see I like seeing the toys and stuff like that.
But, you know, when we go and look at it, it's like, oh, it just doesn't look that good. And if you take a little bit of pride in what you do.
Right.
You know, so I understand what you're saying. You know, let it look good if we're going to waste our time doing this.
And we're going to, Danny Devil's going to be doing some commercials and stuff like that, so
he needs to pimp those products.
Yeah, look out for him. So
you got to stay for the whole program.
Yeah.
So just to catch up, Mac and the new guy. I don't even know his name because he's not going to be in the movie that long, so it doesn't matter. But the new security guard 1. He's got his headphones from the '80s, and he's rocking to Culture Club, whatever he's doing, and they're making the rounds. And he's telling them, you don't need to go down that hallway. There's nothing down there but equipment that's going to hurt you, so don't even go down there. Mac ends up getting separated from him, has to go talk to the boss, and the boss is chewing him a new one for whatever reason.
Yeah, and whatever reason, for 30 years...
He's never missed a day of work.
Well, and the guy that owns the place in that office, the white hair, white mustache and beard...
What an office.
Yes, terrible, depressing office.
There's like dark wood paneling.
On top of, what is he doing? How is he making money? The place is closed down.
I don't know.
What's he doing there every night?
This late, I have no idea. He's making deals. But, the kid, I don't know if he hears some noise or something, but he decides he's going to go down there anyway. And what it looks like is a big bank vault.
Yes.
I don't know why a movie studio would have this. But he goes in there and there's all this creepy green light.
It's green glowing, and even when he opened it up, you could see some mist coming out.
Oh, yeah, mist.
Let me tell you, okay, it was made on $15,000, and the effects in this movie is cheap. When we get later on with the grenades, oh my god.
Oh, my God.
Remember
I was telling you about
even Nick, when he catches on fire, and then later after that, but oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, I love the walkie-talkies, too. I'm wearing sunglasses again, you guys, because of migraines, like the bright lights and stuff. Woo! Bright lights! Oh, buy me a Jinx, buy me a Coke.
Now, see, this part of the movie you don't really get until later on. See, I was watching this going, what the hell is this? What happens is the young guy, who's got dreams of being a rock and roll star.
He rubs his cocks and balls.
Yep, he goes into that vault, and then all of a sudden he's on a stage. There's nobody else there, but music is playing, and he's doing his thing with the microphone, trying to be like Michael Jackson. Come on, girl! Let little nip slip, and he's doing his, he's sort of like a Mick Jagger, Steven Tyler kind of gay-ass thing he's doing.
Yes.
And, I don't really get what's going on here. But then all of a sudden he's going to fall off the stage and he's going to be dead.
Yes.
I've seen people fall off the stage before and they didn't die, but it's...
It looks like he falls
how far is he falling?
It looks like he falls 2 feet.
And I would have liked to have heard like the goofy...
Look at Mr. McCready running. Gonna get there.
Because what caused him to leave the room? He's talking about, none of these new guys stick around. Did he hear something on the walkie-talkie?
He heard static.
Static or something. He couldn't get a hold of the kid. Kid! Kid! So he goes running down to the vault and it's like, oh, I told him not to go down here. And he doesn't clean up the body. The body's laying there on the floor. It looks like there's a little bit of blood.
Closes the vault. And leaves him in there.
Leaves the body in there to rot.
I'd like to know, why is there a frickin' in the vault, a stage with studio lighting?
Well, we're going to find out later because of the power that the Hobgoblins have.
Yeah.
But you don't find that out till later, so that's why this didn't make any sense to me.
That's right.
What we're going to find out later is that the Hobgoblins, when they get close to you,
they don't even speak. That's how cheap this is.
When they get near you, even the Munchies spoke.
They get inside of your brain.
They can get inside and sort of make you visualize your wildest desire.
Yes, your
they
sexual
can sort of
fantasies.
Materialize it. Oh. Is that what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
They can sort of materialize your wildest desire. You're actually doing it, and that's why he was on the stage doing it.
Yeah.
But you don't find that out for like another half hour into the film.
Mm-hmm.
Movie.
The movie.
And
the film. Get ready for the film.
And that's why I was watching this. I didn't put it together until. And the Fontanelles.
It was quite. Let me tell you something.
That's a good song.
That is a good song.
I like that song.
That was the best part of the movie, quality-wise. They came in and sung a song on the stage in this movie at Club Scum.
Club Scum. And it's a pretty damn good song. If you get a chance, it's worth watching for the song part.
Yeah. Yes.
Alan Derosian did the music here. Look at this, written, produced, and directed by Rick. It's like Ed Wood Jr. or... Orson Welles. He's up there with those guys.
Same difference.
Produced, directed, edited.
I did it all. And then he went away and said, "What did I do?"
You know what?
Hey, you know what? Hey, if we had the opportunity to make a movie even like this, on a little budget,
and you know what?
We'd do it.
There's something to be said for doing it. Everybody can all sit here
doing it well.
We can all sit there and say, man, I could do better than that. I could do better than that. Well, go get yourself $15,000 and freaking do it.
$50,000.
So, I mean, I'm going to say this is bad, but I'm not going to say I can necessarily do better. I don't know. I don't know how to craft hobgoblin kind of things.
He got somebody.
We can get some. I guess he didn't do it himself. I mean,
we could pay somebody $2,000 over the span of a month to create better dolls or things than that.
Well, you guys kick in some money.
Kickstarter.
All of you kick in $1,000.
We'll call it Critters with a K.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Munchies with a Z at the end.
There you go. We'll come up with something.
Something.
Oh my God! There you go. We got an idea.
So now we got a new. Some time has passed. I don't know, like 16 hours. Who knows?
Well, because the guy says the owner of this place who brings in Mr. McReady says, "Okay, you let another one loose. Well, you make sure this next one doesn't.
Yeah, you make sure.
Or I'll be hiring two
new security guards.
After 30 years, he'd get rid of him." And why?
Well, he's at the top of his pay scale. He's probably making more than the guy who runs the place.
But what I don't get, I understand Mr. McReady, his role in this movie.
Yes.
To guard the hobgoblins.
Yes.
Why? Otherwise, I don't care what I give away in this movie because it's shit. But here we go. Okay, just 1 second, Ted, and then I'll get back to that.
We got Kevin.
We got Kevin again, but
Kevin's the new security guard.
This is the Mystery Science Theater part of this, where especially the first time, like he walks like he's got crap in his ass,
every
pants,
time.
Mr. McReady. Okay, and as he walks up these stairs, it's like he deliberately goes first so that he can get the stank in the face of the security guards.
He's probably dripping a fart each time he lifts his leg a little bit.
Yeah. Like that,
Dude, I had a buddy sleepover one time when I was like in elementary school.
See, here he goes.
And that's exactly what he did going up the steps. Ripped the fart like every step going up the steps.
Oh my God.
And I'm sitting like this.
Oh Lord. Have you ever had that happen?
One time I did it on a street corner.
Wonton?
No, I was staying with a friend. No, one time.
Oh, I need sweet
and
and
I dripped
chicken.
One. And evidently this old lady was behind me. And she's like fell on the ground coughing. And my buddy
was coughing on the ground?
No, she was coughing.
Oh, I thought she fell on the ground.
My buddy's telling me, like, we didn't even realize it. And he's like, you call that a fart? And, There it is.
My brother had the fart of all farts with shorts on. With shorts on. He went, and it came flying out and hit the floor.
Big shit spurt.
And you can hear it like the gum thrown on burbs go
plop.
Plop. Disgusting as hell. But anyways, getting back, I know that was disturbing, sickening.
But he's giving him the nickel tour, and he tells him again, don't go down there. There's nothing down there but machines that are going to hurt you.
And this is Kevin.
Yes.
This is the
he's going to be our hero.
He's our hero, our main character of this film.
Yeah.
And but getting back,
he's like, you don't have one of them radios that go on your ear.
Yeah.
No.
What an odd question.
And look, he even shows him the pistol. Mac starts showing him the gun.
He goes, oh, here, just another Mystery Science Theater part that I would be putting
Look at this little cap gun.
He pulls out and he goes, here. And Kevin looks at it like, wow, it's some mysterious laser gun from the future.
It looks like if you shot somebody with that, all you would succeed in doing is pissing them off.
But that was part of...
You're like, now I've never had to use it.
That was the funny part when I was watching this, though, that I wanted to insert voice because there's dead silence a little bit. You know, the laser gun of the future. Do not touch.
This is old Bessie right here. It's all rusted.
But my point I was trying to make really quick before we get to this is why is Mr. McCready even... Okay, the guy that owns the place, the old guy inside. Yeah. Why has he even got a security guard there, guarding for 30 years?
Because there's valuable shit in there.
Okay, anyways, we got to hurry up and get to this because...
Kevin gets home.
Kevin gets home. Here's his girlfriend, Amy, who is with the nerd, who his name is Kyle, and Daphne the slut, who looks really, I think, hot.
If that's your definition.
I know, whatever. Actually, later on,
Amy's
Amy
kind of prudish. She's
prudish, but Daphne starts talking a little hoary because this is what it's all about with
Nick's coming home from boot camp.
And Kevin says something about that to her. Mm-hmm. And my thing was... if you're so prude, why are you wearing that pearl necklace?
Yeah, you're not talking about no blowjobs, man. But you got the pearl necklace already.
She got the pearl necklace.
Yeah, she's wearing like a Marge Simpson pearl necklace, Lisa Simpson pearl necklace, and a long green Amish dress.
But these are our characters here.
Oh, God, here's Nick.
We got Nick, who's Nick, you can call him Nick the Dick. Whatever
Nick the Dick.
And Daphne is...
Look at he just picture him and starts dry humping her right in the front lawn.
Okay, here. Mr. Science Theater, do you like the 4-foot van in the back?
It's not a very big van.
It's a 4-foot tall van.
Well, they had to use the camera to bring the characters up closer.
Did you notice that, though?
Oh, it's a small-ass van, yeah.
But when they were standing there, it looked like it was like...
They're up on a hill.
I know they are.
I know.
But camera-wise, it looked just like it. Another thing I noticed in this movie...
What?
Everything's white, and there's no pictures on the wall.
No, this is some condemned house.
No pictures.
They put a few furnitures in here. And
later on, you will see one picture on the wall. Mm-hmm. But you can look at everything. All white. The door and back, everything.
Kyle, those were his real pink shorts.
I bet.
That's a fact.
Oh, I believe it.
They're his real pink shorts.
Probably all their real story. But anyways...
How was boot camp? All was real good. But now, how can he be just fresh out of boot camp with hair that long?
I don't know.
They shave you bald.
You're allowed to grow it after
you got like my kind of hair. I could go to boot camp right now.
But Daphne's all over him, and he's... and even Amy's right by him.
Amy's feeling the heat.
Because he's a soldier. Oh, did you really...
He's so tough.
Did you shoot all those pistols?
Did you shoot some bitches? I don't know. I ain't shot nobody yet, baby. So and then there's Kevin's like, is that what it's really all about for you? Well, yeah.
And Kevin goes, I can get a gun out right now and shoot it all over the place. Yeah. So what's the big deal? You know what I mean? So
here's Kyle. Here's his thing throughout the whole movie.
Because
can I use your phone?
He keeps getting horny and he's stuck on Fantasia.
Yeah, what has he got here? What is this?
976 Skag.
That's...
What kind of name is... Skag is like...
I call bitches that all the time, man. You Skag. Yo, Skag, come here.
976 Skag.
Is it a local call?
But Ted, the funny thing about this is... He carries the paper with him all the time.
Oh, yeah. Like he can't remember that phone number?
I know it.
I haven't forgotten it yet. And then look,
I called it up all night long.
Fantasia picks up the phone. Looks like she works for a mortgage company.
Yes, his mortgage value $200. Houses cost.
Or no way. Or is that like a giant Monopoly card in the back there? Mortgage value $200. Houses. That's a giant Monopoly card.
That's a giant Monopoly card.
It's like a property card. It says how much the mortgage value is.
We just realized that, you guys.
Look at it. You can't see what property it is, but the bottom of it looks just like a...
That's pretty funny. That's
I didn't notice it before. Maybe because we're watching it on a big screen.
Yeah.
Instead of on my phone.
And the old-fashioned bubblegum machine back there.
That's right. Got one of those. I grew up with one of those.
But she's pretty much just like role-playing, just saying...
Yeah, she's just one of them chicks that talks, has that... sexy voice,
and
usually all ugly.
And Kyle's getting off on the phone with
I don't even remember what she's saying, but whatever I'm cracking my knuckles, people.
And Kevin comes up to Kyle on the phone and starts telling him about, you know what, watch the phones because, somebody's been calling up, running up our phone bill and calling...
sex numbers!
Yeah.
And, he's not putting two and two together with that paper sitting out?
Yeah, I
know. Look at him, man. He's got a wet spot on his shorts already.
Yeah, evidently he could, right there in a second, just talking on the phone.
Look, he's sitting and he goes right by Kevin, with his big bone here, and...
Emily's trying to wipe off or play with her pearl necklace.
Oh, yeah, she's playing with it.
As she's sitting next to Nick.
Oh, Kevin, you should be a man like
she's sitting
Nick
right
here.
next to, Chachi.
Yeah, Chachi.
And this is how he got the role of Charles in Charge.
Oh. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Hey, I could show you.
You guys know what that is from?
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Do you know?
Come on, man. I can show you some hand-to-hand combat.
What's it from?
Arrested Development. You don't need to ask me.
No, well, I know. I'm asking you for them. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Which they're trying to work on others. Okay, here we go.
Oh my god, this scene just replays itself 3 times. Look at this shit. He gives him a hoe. I mean the kind you dig in the yard.
Yeah.
He's got a rig. I was like, here, now I'm going to show you some moves. And they just sit there for 10 minutes. The scene goes on for 10 friggin' minutes. Time it. And they just whack the sticks together.
Daphne and Amy are rooting them on. And
they're all rooting.
Daphne's going, kick his ass.
Yeah, kick his ass. I mean...
And another weird thing about this scene is every time they hit the sticks together, it's like some 2 metal garbage cans are going.
Ka-ching! Why didn't they just put lightsaber noises in there?
It's not practically
it's the exact same scene that cycles around, and then Kevin will let his guard down a little bit, and boom, he hits him in the rib, and he does it 3 times, the same spot. Look at this. This is your friend?
You rupture your spleen.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Oh, and there's Nick. With the rake. Yeah, I'm a man. I went to boot camp. I'm a man.
I think you'll find out later on.
Look at this.
I know. He's
freaking Bruce Lee over here.
Well, I thought Kevin was going to actually come back and actually get him.
I didn't think for a second. And that guy's just I mean, you could tell when he walks, he drags his knuckles on the ground.
The acting is so bad. Kyle is terrible.
Ding! Ding! It's the exact same scenes.
Ted, that's exactly... Later on, when they're doing
something... He did it again!
I know. Later on, when they're...
I'm sorry, dude. He has to knock him down before he can do the little ninja thing.
Later on, when I think Kevin takes the rake, he puts it in a car, and he ends up chopping one of those...
he's thinking it's
hobgoblins down.
Yeah,
it's making the same sound, metal like.
Well, maybe that's just the sound it makes.
Oh my God! You didn't notice that in the movie?
Man, I started losing interest after about 15 minutes.
Oh God! Don't tell me just.
Here's a new scene. He's just taking it like a.
But this time he's down and he's
got to choke him out with the rake. You give up? You give up?
Yeah, who was on Charles in Charge? Who's the other kid?
Tommy from Eight is Enough.
Yeah, look,
Charles' name.
I can't
remember. It's on the tip of my tongue.
But Charles has Tommy down on the ground.
Something Ames. Eddie Ames.
Oh yeah, Tommy Ames. No, Chris Ames.
Something Ames.
Yeah,
Willie Ames.
Yeah. Look at it's a 4-foot truck van,
and it's a rockin'.
Look at how it looks.
But here's what pisses me off.
There's 15 clowns could get in that 4-foot tall van.
This Kevin, his bitch of a girlfriend. You really embarrassed me. You were supposed to
I would tell her, hit the bricks, man. Hit the bricks.
You know what?
Okay, they're rocking and rolling back there.
Yeah, rocking and rolling.
But
look at Kyle, just hands in his pocket, shaking his head.
But they're fully dressed still, and it was only for a minute.
Well, he just did it Frank Booth style, man. He just dry humped, and
he was ready to go.
I would drop this bitch of a girlfriend faster than a hot penny.
Well, she's
You're like
she's Amy. Kevin,
he's like,
Amy.
what do you expect? He's a soldier. I never did this before.
Yeah.
What do you want from me? I would like, what do you want from me? I want you to, get your shit and get out.
Yeah. So then we
Who needs bitches, man?
Bitches and hoes.
Bitches and hoes. Boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes. Boats. Okay, but then we jump back to Mr. McCready, and it's the next. It's
later that night.
Later that night. Mr. McCready talks to Kevin about his girl troubles. And he's going, oh man.
Even Mac is saying, you don't need them bitches.
Yeah, he's saying, Kevin's going, yeah, she's just, I can't prove myself to her. I wish there was just one way.
There was some way I could be a man in her eyes.
Yeah, and Mr. McCready's going, even though he's kind of like, he's like 70 years old, he's going, Kevin, man, yo, brother. He's going, yo, brother.
Like, did I ever tell you what I did in the war?
Yeah.
But then he doesn't tell him until the end.
Oh my God. Okay. There's a monitor that sits in front of them, evidently, that points to a wall somewhere on the lot.
The only view of it is a wall.
And he's going to go...
There's a robber.
Yes, there's a robber.
Guy in a leather jacket.
Mr. McCready says, I'll go get it. Meanwhile, he's looking at this guy in the monitor. Mm-hmm. And what happens is, that criminal, that burglar, whoever he is...
Oh, look at Pops driving that golf cart.
It's the bat. Get in the bat vehicle.
Like the beginning of the Goonies.
I know. He stops. But he never moves from that position. He's still... he's looking at the monitor now.
Right. That's right.
He still hasn't moved an inch.
Because he's going real slow, man. And then he backs up.
Because he hears Mr. McCready come.
That's right. He's hiding behind the wall. Behind the corner. Now, where is that whippersnapper? Ha! Shot!
You get out of here. And Kevin,
I got a blade, man!
And Kevin goes like this.
The crook's got a blade.
Kevin goes, what?
That's right. And he's going to grab old Bessie out of the drawer there.
Yes. He goes, ooh, this ancient, translucent laser gun that I have.
Now I can be a man.
So mysterious.
Because I have a gun.
Yes.
You let him go, son of a bitch.
He was there in a second.
Oh, yeah. It took 8 hours to drive there. Kevin took 2 steps and he's there.
Did you notice
and
that?
The guy looks at him. He's got the knife to Mac's throat. He's like, you ain't got the guts. And I'm going to shoot the sky.
Well,
wait, and then he backs up because he's got the guts. He pulled the trigger.
He proved himself.
Well, he didn't prove himself. He should have shot the guy in the arm.
And I like how Mr. McCready falls to the ground and he's like gasping for air.
Right.
Like
why'd you do it, kid? I had it under control.
Are you all right? Are you all right?
Oh, now he's just going to run into the vault. Let's not tell anybody about this.
So Mr. McCready tells him, go run after him, but don't get yourself involved. Just watch him.
Just watch him. And what's he going to do? Is he calling the boss or the police or something? I don't remember.
I think he's calling the police, right?
Okay.
Isn't he?
And look, so the guy must have...
I don't know why. This reminds me of the Dawn of the Dead hallway, in the mall, where they hit out.
A far superior film, but...
Well, exactly, but that long length of white hall there. But he's going...
Yeah, I guess.
First place he goes to, I guess, that the burglar would run to...
Is the vault.
Is the vault.
I mean, yeah. As long as you know the combination to get in.
Guess where else would he run to but the vault?
The combination is 666.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Do you mean that for real?
I have no idea.
Are you super ethereal on that?
I'm being totally ethereal.
Totally ethereal on that situation?
Mr. Slave.
See.
Jesus Christ.
Don't Jesus Christ.
You remember that guy from South Park?
Yeah.
Mr. Slave.
Mr. Slave.
Jesus Christ. I still remember the first episode he was in where they shoved the hamster up his ass, Lemmy Winks.
Oh my God.
He's doing it like right in front of the kids at school.
Lemmy Winks goes to the field.
He's just, the whole time,
Jesus Christ. Ooh.
I don't know why I thought of that. I don't know why it's
Lemmy
funny.
Winks.
It's the most disgusting thing in the world.
The hamster who lives in fairyland.
And they were singing some song like from the Hobbit cartoon.
Yeah, I can't remember the song, but it was like that. Lemmy Winks. Lemmy Winks.
Oh my God.
Oh, it was great.
So Kevin, for some reason, he sets the walkie-talkie down before he goes venturing to the vault
in the middle of the hallway.
Kid, are you there? Come in. Come in. I mean, they're like these little Kitty City walkie-talkies. You know, I don't know what brand was popular back when we were kids. I have no idea.
I love the over-exaggeration.
From the company that brought you Mr. Microphone.
Girl!
No, remember Mr. Microphone with the big puffy sponge orange bulb on it?
No one knows what now we can help you with every security situation you have.
Oh, here he goes. He's opening the goddamn vault.
And here comes the steam. Here comes the steam
the
and
creepy
the smoke.
Green light.
Look at Mr. McCready's got...
where's the toilet?
Damn the vent.
Where's the damn bathroom?
Hurry up. I don't want to have to change
I've got Alzheimer's. Where's that bathroom?
I don't want to change my Depends again.
Oh, God, I'm prairie dogging.
Oh, shit. That laugh hurt my back.
Oh,
look at
him. Kid, I told you not to go in there. Oh,
stripping down my legs now. God damn it.
Oh, God damn.
And my boss asked me why I wear baggy pants.
Kid, get out. Get the hell out. I got to get to that toilet. Look, he throws him up against the bars.
And they quickly look and watch them as the hobgoblins must run about 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, you just hear. You don't even see anything. You just hear something like.
Yeah, I don't even know if you hear. You see Mr. McGreedy go like
Where'd
this.
Where'd they go? Oh hell!
You know.
Come on, let's go.
Hurry up! I gotta change my pants real quick now.
Oh God, I shit myself.
Hey, you gonna be all right, Mr. McGreedy? I don't know, kid.
Oh man!
Oh,
damn. I hope you got a squire to square.
This is so nuts.
Oh, there they are.
There they are. There's the hobgoblins.
Look at this. They don't even move.
They don't move.
No facial expressions.
No.
I mean, they're cool looking as far as like if you picked it up at a toy store or something.
Right.
But these are supposed to be...
Those two are holding hands.
The hands move. They just put them together like that so they wouldn't fall over.
Yeah, no.
Here, how can we get them to stay put? Here,
it's like
join their arms.
It's like taking four gremlin dolls from your Toys R Us store.
Oh, God.
And using them for the film.
And they're like... Okay,
they're gone. Yeah,
they parked the golf cart.
Yeah,
they did a nice job of parking it.
It's
and
like,
they took off.
It's like, why use it again? You know what I mean?
Wow. I mean,
I know.
As cheap can be.
You know, I can't wait to go.
Bless them. Bless them.
Can't wait to go upstairs. I am so hungry.
Really?
Because I came from a baseball game. Didn't get ready. Wasn't able to eat anything.
Don't they have a concession stand?
Yeah, but
you know. Why don't you get a hot dog?
I didn't have any cash on me. Everything's the card now. But I'm going to go upstairs and make myself a chocolate chip pancake.
You should have made one here, man. Deal me one.
I throw a bunch of thick... we should actually do that while we're doing the show one time.
I'll bring a stack of flapjacks.
We'll have a hot iron here.
Yeah.
You know,
a griddle.
Yeah.
Flipping them.
Ted!
Don't mind us. We're making flapjacks.
I'm going to make some pancakes, and we're going to have pancakes and flapjacks next time.
We'll have a little
during
hot
the
plate.
Show.
We'll have like a saucepan of boiling water, and we'll have like the Aunt Jemima syrup in there.
Warming it up?
Yeah, you gotta warm it up.
Oh, we're going to have a whole thing.
Butter, good butter, stick butter.
Yes.
Putting,
okay,
pats of butter on there.
I think one of our commentaries coming up here soon. We're going to have a little pancake breakfast.
Yeah, pancake breakfast.
Oh, but I'm so hungry. Oh, here's a flashback now. And did you just see that smoke go by?
Yeah.
It was all black.
Black smoke. Well, because he's telling the story. Mac is telling the story of the hobgoblins, how he discovered them.
There they are.
30 years ago.
Look at that shit.
They're from space, and some tiny little capsule about the size of I don't even know, like a little kid's...
It's like 2 foot tall. Just
it
enough
looks like
room.
the nose capsule of a space shuttle.
Just enough room for them to fit.
For 2 of them. And they're in there, and you could tell there's a hand in there, just like shaking his head.
It almost looks like a capsule. Like there could have been a bigger ship.
Yeah, like what comes down from space with the parachute.
Yes, like that detached. Yes, that
the
part
nose,
of it. Right? Because I was going to say, where's where they live and what are they do? You know what I mean? So, but that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they survived in that thing. It was pretty close quarters. They were just jammed in there.
Well, like you said, it probably the top came off and they.
I thought they were friendly at first. But then he realized that they manipulate your mind.
And you like
that
they
make your
just
wildest dreams come true. And then while that's happening, they kill you.
And you come to realize that when they get in your mind, it's all about sex.
Well, that's...
Through this movie.
That's not my wildest dream, but yeah, go ahead.
I mean, in this movie, that's how they try to kill these
people. But
and it's not even a whole
there was
lot of
only
people.
2 in here. How did they get like 4 and 5 like they had here?
I don't know.
I guess they was humping. They was humping around.
And they was humping. Then one jumped around. Then one started humping. Why? Yes, and then later in the movie, I thought there was more than that. I thought there was more than that too. Because they kill some of them.
Yeah.
But then they show a group of 4 again later on in the film. It doesn't make any sense. But
whatever.
This movie doesn't need to make any sense.
So he says that he did the only thing that a normal person would do. He just locked them in the vault instead of killing them.
Yeah.
And just, kept them under guard for the last 30 years. And that's why he hasn't... He's there every damn day to make sure no one lets those hobgoblins out.
Gosh darn it.
And that's the truth.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
I was a little dyslexic there.
Oh.
I said Darsh Garnet.
Oh. Like Tuyub?
Yeah.
Stu Threeges?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Stu Threeges.
So after the whole story's done...
Yeah.
He also tells them... Don't he tell them about the bright lights?
Yes, that they are attracted to bright light. Opposite of the Gremlins. See, I think Gremlins stole that idea. Someone had this script floating around in Hollywood.
Isn't that funny?
And someone stole that idea and flipped it.
I love
this yellow vinyl, man.
I know, yellow vinyl record
and
album.
They're playing the worst song in the world.
Yeah, and this is their party. 3 of them dancing in the room.
Amy changed clothes. She put on like a pink knit sweater. She looks like something that Iola Boylan and Mama's Family would be wearing. Yeah, evidently the Hobgoblins just happened to go to that house. Out of all the houses in all the city, they go to Kevin's house. Because there's lights. They're having a rave.
Kevin's house is the only one with the flashing lights.
Look at Kyle, man. He's getting down, man. Like it's nobody's business. Woo! It's like, man, I'm going to get a piece of this Daphne right here. I'm going to get a piece of this Daphne. Yeah. Yeah, girl. Work it. You got no breasts at all. Work it.
Slap it. Rub it.
There's 4 hobgoblins.
And yeah, and they're all looking. And what do? They
laugh and go.
They do make a sound, but one honks a horn. They go, oh,
well,
like it's a car horn.
Yeah, but it never actually squeezes
right there. I won't.
But the horn never actually squeezes.
It's a doll. That's why.
And Daphne's waiting for Nick to show up. She's like, that's his horn.
That's
she
Nick.
was taking her scrawny ass out there, and
her olive oil
hair's all crimped.
Skinny. She looks like olive oil.
Shelley Duvall's better looking than this girl.
Oh,
man.
God.
Let me tell you.
Amy comes out and tries to comfort her and gives her a sweater.
And she's total bitchaholic.
She's a bitch. I'm like, why are you friends with this girl?
Why don't you just go in the house? I didn't ask you to come out here.
Yeah, he's going to be here. He's probably just circling the block.
Right.
You bitch.
He probably just avoided parking the street because the police will pull him over because of all his warrants.
Yeah, all of his parking tickets.
I mean...
Whatever.
Bitch.
Meanwhile, Kyle's in there dancing and raving all by himself.
Dancing by myself. Dancing by myself. I mean, look at him.
He's going to call 976 Skag very soon.
Look at him.
Because he's getting horned up.
Who? This is not the kind of party I go to.
No.
Look at this girl, man. Can you imagine how these girls dressed back then, man?
Well, I like that.
Oh, yeah? You'd date a chick that dressed like this?
Yeah,
no, you wouldn't.
Okay, I want to know how this hobgoblin all of a sudden got 5 foot tall.
He's the tallest hobgoblin in the world. I envision there's like 3 of them standing on top of each other.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, and look, there's actually a little bit of emoting there. The hobgoblin goes, and grabs Daphne.
And you know what I come to...
Look at them, they're fighting on the grass!
Major scene, you guys. Watch this very closely. She's wrestling with a doll.
Pretty much, but she's making it look so real.
She's holding onto the arms.
And that blood's so real. Because I just can't fake it. And that blood's so real.
She's got some stretch pants on.
Oh, yeah, man. Leggings. The rake. Squish! Or is that the hoe?
And there's the sound.
The hoe is beating the goblin with the hoe.
You get the same sound as you get... Okay, see, there's one... There were 4, right? There's one down.
One down.
There should be 3 left, but there isn't. There isn't.
Kyle is still doing those stupid dance moves.
And they think she's come back in from messing around with Nick.
Yeah, they think she just got, up the butt.
Amy goes, man, what did you do?
God, did you get it up the butt again, Daphne? Another one grabs her. Look at it. It didn't even make her dream come true.
And then the other one comes up, and Ted...
Oh, gee, is that a hand over there? I swear to God.
Ted...
If this was widescreen, we'd have seen the hand.
No, you're going to see the hand.
Good.
And when they're...
There's the picture on the wall. We didn't see it before, but
that's the only picture that shows up.
Look, they're all fighting with these things. Get it off me! Get this goddamn stuffed doll off me!
This is the best. I love that.
I think you could see Kyle's ball hanging out of his shorts.
This is so Ed Wood, it's not even funny.
Man, don't even put Ed Wood down.
No, but I'm saying, in the same line, the director, Rick Sloan, said, hold on to the dolls and fight with it as best you can.
It's like Bela Lugosi with the octopus and Bride of the Monster.
Yes. Nick comes back in his van, and he thinks there's a wild party going on,
what is got going on here?
Yeah, man, it's an orgy. He goes, yeah, I get into this,
I'm thinking about a number 3. Hello. Hello.
Yeah,
it's Larry. Oh no, there's 4 of them again.
I told you.
Dang, dang, dang! Now there's 4 hobgoblins in the house.
It doesn't matter if you kill one. There'll always be 4. You'll see a hand up. See,
God, they look like Muppets.
You'll see a hand. A guy's got the hand up the butt here of this doll. See right there?
Oh my
God!
It? Yes, yes, you can see a hand.
You can see it right there in the right-hand corner.
The guy's just going.
The
like
scene,
this.
the 4 dolls
are inside the house trying to bust out the door.
Yes, and you can actually see a hand.
Oh my God!
In the one doll on the side.
It's a good thing Nick has a. For some reason, Boot can't let him take a grenade home.
Yes, he goes. I can finally use this.
All right, everybody, get out of the way. I'm going to pull the pin. And he's going to do like a Laurel and Hardy, man. Just like throw the pin, keep the grenade.
And Kevin shows up because
thank God Kevin.
Yes, because he figured this would be the first place the hobgoblins.
He knew this is what was going to happen. I know they're going to come to my house. Oh shit, my stereo!
Look at the arm.
He's trying to turn the lights off. They're attracted to bright lights.
Yeah, he turns it off and they all go down.
He sticks his hand in the door and turns the lights off. Oh, look, Nick! I'm getting with my lighter.
Oh, he goes, stop that! They like bright lights. He closes.
Now, how did they get in the van? They were in the house, and now they're out of the house, and they're in the van.
Okay, wasn't there lights on in the van, I think?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. It doesn't matter. All of a sudden, all the hobgoblins, Kevin somehow gets them in the van. All 4 of them, even though one got killed, and, they go back into the house.
Maybe it was just a flesh wound.
And Chachi's sitting there going, yo!
Look Joni, what happened to the house!
Where you at, Joni? And the whore, the slut.
Look, they just stand there for 18. She's got sunglasses down there, and she's wearing sunglasses.
She always needs an extra pair with her.
I wear my sunglasses at night
so I can so you can watch Hobgoblins tonight.
Man, we're better than Timbuk3.
Shit, man.
We're better than Timbuk3.
Timbuk3. Yeah. And who does...
Look, they're standing here for literally 5 minutes.
You know what?
And they're not talking, they're just standing there.
And Kyle's the tallest. He's on a little booster's chair, looking over all of them.
What I think of this movie? Oh, I'll never forgive you for making me watch this.
I know. Like I said...
But you know what? We had never seen it. Nope. Sometimes you watch a trailer... And folks, trailers can be misleading.
Yeah, they can. And you know what was the thing was we were on a creature kick. Yeah.
Yes,
a creature feature, kick here.
Hey, you know what? I'm still a fan of practical effects and
just kept rolling with it, Funny thing is here again too. All of a sudden, Nick, Amy, and Daphne fall down on the couch like they've had it.
They've just had a rough day.
Oh, it's been rough. They need to sleep. So they're sleeping.
The hobgoblins are getting out of the van.
Yeah, they figure out how to get out.
And really, after being attacked by monsters...
Kyle wants to get one off.
Kyle wants to rub one out by calling Fantasia.
He wants to roll the marbles.
Can I go use your phone? This movie's
He goes,
horrible,
oh my God,
man.
I'm going to roll the marbles again.
This is... Let me call Fantasia.
I changed my
shorts. Hello, kitty cat.
I changed my shorts earlier, so now we can recall her again.
And I can't even remember one thing she's telling him to do. But it's nothing even that sexy.
No, it isn't. He seems to be getting off on it.
Like,
oh, I want to take you out for dinner, and you're just gonna.
And how odd that it's actually what's in the paper is actually a picture of the lady who's talking on the phone.
Fantastic.
Normally, it's a really hot lady, and then you got some big hot lady with a baby sucking the tit, and she's the one talking to you on the phone.
Come on, baby. I mean, Hey, baby, you're some good stuff. I'll show you.
Oh, my God. There he is. He's creaming his pants while he's on the phone. And
this hobgoblin's floating
just
above.
Pops up. It's taller than the lamp.
And it's getting in his head.
Yes.
Okay, which is going to be, well, none of these people die. But anyways, whatever. Another spoiler. But
yeah.
But
the
hobgoblin does get in to Kyle's head. And he's going to go outside, and he's going to see Fantasia. So that's,
because she tells him,
I'm
right outside. Just come on out.
Yes, and he's all excited. And they're sleeping on the couch.
How can you sleep?
With the lights off.
Where's Kevin?
Kevin's... That's the thing. He must be in the other room.
Look at Nick. He's got both the bitches on either side of him, man.
Nick the Dick,
Nick the Dick, man.
Yo, man.
He's a real man.
Yeah, he's from the
he's
army
a
and
bastard.
stuff. I come from the army, and I'm like, one cool mother... Oh, here's Fantasia.
Look, all the mist.
Ted.
She's got the gold hot pants.
Yes, disco hot pants. The little satin tight pants that you would wear.
The hair gold permed up to there.
Permed up to the total 80s.
She looks like she's
heavy metal.
She looks like what the chicks from New Jersey dress like now.
Yeah,
because they kind of get their fashion later.
Girls from New Jersey.
Yeah, don't they wear like the leopard prints and shit like that? At least all the shows my wife watches, that's what they wear.
I guess so.
There we go. He's like,
so the door's wide open, and Kyle's out there with Fantasia, but yeah, Kevin's about 10 feet inside that doorway, doesn't hear what's going on.
Says, do you kiss on the first date?
Baby,
honey, I go all the way on the first date. My kind of woman, my mom's just gonna love you.
Oh my God. What?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then when they get into his little Chevette here.
Oh, I love
it. Little red Chevette. Baby, you're much
driving it down the road one day. We used to cruise around, and me and my uncle in a white Chevette all the time.
It was white Chevette.
Fun as hell back in the 80s. Cranking the tunes.
We used to get it. My buddy Mike used to give us a ride to school. He had a yellow one.
Yeah.
We'd be listening to like Suicidal Tendencies and driving this little
popping a cassette. We had a cassette player.
Yeah, it was cassette. Absolutely.
Oh, it was great.
Cassette all the way. Cassette.
So where do they go? She goes, I know where we can go. We can go to Reputation Point.
Yeah, Reputation Point.
Which, how do the hobgoblins? Well, I guess they can get in his mind.
They read his mind, but then there's Kevin. He hears this somehow, and he runs in the house and where's Reputation Point? I mean, this looks like a small town or whatever. You don't know where it is. And Daphne's like, well, I think it's over, in whatever.
No, she goes, well, you go up the street to 2 stop signs, take a left, and then you take another right straight up about 50 feet, and you're right there.
I
heard. Yeah.
I heard.
So, and Nick's just looking at her during the whole time.
I better take this rake. Might come in handy.
Yes. Evidently, you don't got the gun no more.
That's right. Maybe. No, he left Bessie at work.
Oh, Mr. McReady, I think, took it from him.
Probably. Give me that gun, boy, before you hurt somebody.
This is an old antique.
Oh, look at it. Here's Nick in between. Hey, you girls, I'm thinking about the number 3.
Yeah.
And look, Daphne's down with it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, for a sec. No, they all push his hands.
Yeah, no, they were.
No, we don't do that. Uh-oh.
But what does...
Amy finds Kyle's
paper.
Porno rag.
It says Club Scum on there.
Beer, girls, live act shows, and nudes daily.
And that's what I'm saying. They get in your head. And evidently there's a couple more hobgoblins there, and one's gotten into her head.
Yeah, one's in the back seat of the little red Chevette with Kyle and Fantasia.
And you can tell they're just riding a car that's like, how...
Oh, they're just rocking the car.
On set,
there's
like
a couple
just moving.
guys shaking it.
Yeah. And he's going like this because that's how you drive down the street.
That's right.
I got a loose steering wheel.
Oh, they actually filmed the car going...
She goes, I know a shortcut, baby.
I didn't know there was a road through the kids' playground. Well, there is, baby.
Yeah, there's a shortcut right there.
And he doesn't feel like the hot breath from this icky creature
hobgoblin that's like right behind you, yeah.
Look, the exact same street. They take it again. Oh, Jesus. I can't take it.
You would use the same scene. Why redo it?
Take it. Reputation Road. Look at this. It's not even a street sign. It's a board that someone wrote on it with some chalk.
Well, it's got to be paint.
This is where all the chicks make their rip.
It's wet outside, so it's wet outside and inside the car.
Well,
Fantasia.
Just like Fantasia, slippery when wet.
Fantasia, she's slippery when wet. Kyle's got
slippery
her.
when wet.
Cal's got her in the vat, and he's gonna do it.
And it just looks like they just
he's gonna do it.
The curve.
Reputation point.
Look, it says kissing only.
Yes. Oh, and what else does it say? She goes, you gotta. She says, not close enough. You gotta go all the way. And then there's a sign that says all the way. And this is where you kind of figure out everything's in his head.
That's like something like out of like an Elvira episode or something like that, you know.
Well, Ted, when they do go in the van and they're doing it and stuff, you do hear he's doing some comedy here. Mm-hmm. You hear, like it's rockabilly.
That's right.
So I mean, he knows there's some comedy to this. He knew what he was making.
It just brings back all those memories for y'all of rocking it out in the car,
rocking it out in your 4-foot van.
Chicks always want to hear Paradise by the Dash.
Throwing all your bears in the old.
They won't do nothing until that song comes on, and then you got about 7.5 minutes to get it going, and that's it. So
I need a big furry carpeted van with a mattress in the back.
Oh yeah,
the tunes pumped up and the strobe light going.
A little Rush playing.
A little Rush.
That's right.
Well, I would have had some what would I have playing back?
Rush.
Well, we'll go with Rush.
Okay, I mean, I had a whole cassette carrier in my old vehicle. Just all Rush tapes. Yeah. People would come in and say, "Man, ain't you got no variety?" I tell them, "Rush is variety."
Ted's learned since then. But,
no, not much.
So,
why is she out there pushing the car again?
Goes out because she's trying to push him off the cliff.
Oh, that's right. Why did she even get out of the car in the first place?
To push him off the cliff.
Why did he stay in the car?
I don't know. He's got
it in park. Why is she trying to push?
Well, that's the whole thing. She hollers at him and says, "Get back in the car."
Yeah, because he gets out to see what she's doing.
Oh, man.
And get back in that car. Oh, look, there's the Hobgoblin behind all the way. Oh, Jesus. All right, baby, you're going to feel a big push now.
Yeah, I'm going to push him all the way.
She's pushing the car off this cliff here, trying to kill him. This is the Hobgoblin using his fantasy to kill him in real life.
And he wouldn't.
But Kevin's going to save the day.
And he doesn't pull all the way up.
What is that, a Trans Am?
Yeah.
Look at her with these hot pants.
She can't even budge it now.
Good upper body strength.
Notice how her arms are kind of missing.
Oh, look, he's taking the rake. He's going to fight her.
Oh, no, she's got the long black gloves on.
She totally grabbed the rake and pushed him away. Hobgoblin watching all the action.
Fantasia is a manifestation. But even for Kevin,
she was real. He actually physical. Look how he just whacked the Hobgoblin off the sign. Bonk. So I guess that means he killed it? Because then Fantasia disappears?
I don't think that he...
Or maybe he knocked it out and broke the spell.
Had to have.
All right.
Because there's not 2 left. Because we know there's still 4, not 3. Right. Or not 2, but still 4.
Not 2, or 7, or 12, but 9!
Yes, there's many Hobgoblins.
So he gets Kyle out of the car and he's explaining, these Hobgoblins.
There goes
Kyle. And look, the car just starts moving out of nowhere.
And they don't notice it.
And it goes off the cliff. And then, watch the movie, guys, because the car is going off the cliff. And all of a sudden, it becomes a different model car.
Yes.
It's not the same car.
No.
It's a bigger car.
It is?
Yeah, it's a bigger car than what he had.
And if you listen to the audio here, it was like it's right in your hair, like they filmed it right here. There's a mic right there, even though it was off in the distance. And they're both looking down now, right in front of their feet, a little bonfire.
They're just taking a flashlight.
Yeah, I mean,
because the car, of course, bursts into flames.
It's a nice bonfire you got going there.
He's like, "Oh man, I didn't know. I thought I was going to get some ass."
But yet, when that car leapt off of the hill...
That's a good way to put it.
You can hear it. I was listening to it. I'm going, it's like it's right in the room with you. So you can tell that they recorded that audio for that, right by that.
They had someone in the car with a microphone.
It was so funny.
Kevin gets close to the van because the door's open, and a Hobgoblin just pulls him into the van. Look at them fighting to the death.
Yes, and it annoyed me that Kyle can't even aim correctly.
He's got what has he got, a tire iron?
He's got a tire iron.
And he's trying to hit the Hobgoblin. It looks like he's just hitting Kevin in the head.
Kevin's on the ground.
He can't hit it one time.
With the Hobgoblin on top of him, and he can't hit it at all.
Get this son of a bitch off me!
Well, Kevin grabs the...
What is he hitting?
The tire iron and says, here, and knocks him off.
Here, Kevin, you just take it. I can't do it.
What an idiot.
I mean, he didn't connect one time.
There was no aim whatsoever, Ted. No aim whatsoever.
Well, that's what happened when you're walking around wearing pink shorts.
They immediately run into the house.
Yep.
And Daphne and Nick have just done it.
Yep.
They did the deed.
She's getting him dressed, getting his belt
They just did the deed.
He's like, yeah, man, I just got my knob
slobbed. Shun. And
where's Amy?
Sir Shun.
Well, I don't know. She went
You
out.
gotta, man, Ted, we need a guitar down here, man.
I'll bring my axe.
Can you? Because I want to rock out like these little riffs. You got in, Sir Shun.
It'll be pretty loud, though. We'll get it going.
No, I'll do it low. You insert and Daphne.
I think she went to Club Scum.
Yeah.
What do you mean she went to Club Scum? Why would she go there? She was just interested and wanted to go.
She wants to...
Did she find out from a little rolled up newspaper? Yeah, this is Kyle talking. Well, we better get there and save her. That's no place for her. There's Daphne. Yeah, it's a pretty rough place, I've heard.
It's a packed night, as we see.
Oh, yeah, as you can see.
As the van rolls up and there's not a vehicle anywhere.
Yeah, they roll
But
dirty.
it's because Rick Sloan, filmed this at like 3 in the morning.
4 in the morning.
I found a street that we can do this in.
All right.
We can do this in here.
We don't have a permit.
No permits.
Look at the line of people to get in here. It's a line of one.
I know.
There's a guy with his leather jacket.
Club Scum.
This is supposed to be like where all the tough guys hang out.
And what does Kevin do? Kevin gives Kyle all the wallets?
I think it's Daphne's idea. Because a guy wouldn't say, here, let's give one person our wallet. No, let one person hold all the wallets.
And she also goes, everybody, you got to act cool.
Yeah, you have to.
And they all start like dancing like a little bit.
They give them all to Kyle, and then some guy behind him whips out a switchblade, and he's, okay, he gives them all the wallets.
And I'll tell you what's fun. Well, yeah, it'll happen in a few minutes.
There's a line. There's like 2 people standing out there.
Well, they might be just smoking and hooking up.
No, they were allowed to smoke inside back then.
Dude,
here's Road Rash!
Road Rash.
The bouncer.
Yes.
Look at it. Yeah, you can go in. You got leather on. Yeah, you got earring. Okay, go on. You can get in.
Well, when he...
Now, wait a minute. Hold on, you
Hey, whoa.
Hey,
you look like Nick the Dick. What are you doing, Kevin?
It's like, listen, we're looking for somebody. Everybody in here is looking for somebody. We're looking for a particular type of girl.
Well,
why didn't you say so? That's who Pixie is. That's who Pixie is.
So Road Rash goes in and says, Pixie!
I don't even know if that's her name in the
whatever.
movie. Hey, Pixie, come in!
Come in, man.
This is a lady that's got a wind tunnel tested hairdo like Marge Simpson.
Yes.
He's like, hey,
big, gigantic
Pixie, you working tonight? She's like, well, I'm here. Of course I'm working. No, are you working tonight?
Yeah, of course I'm working.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
She looks over there, sees a few college boys. Yeah, I'm working. I'm working.
Yeah, what you guys want,
It's like, damn, Kyle, where's my wallet?
You want some of this?
I wouldn't be in line for some of that, but
I dig that B-52's vibe.
What are you just
gonna
hump the hair?
In the club,
I just want to hump the hair.
In the club scum! In the club scum!
Please, just rub your hair on it.
Oh, just rub your hair in the club scum.
Jesus.
I'm trying to do some B-52s. Whatever.
Just one of them groups I never got into.
So you didn't even know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I mean, you have to live under
a rock. Man.
It's all right.
Go with the flow,
sometimes
Joe.
I let you do your own thing, man.
Okay.
Just, I let you
all of a sudden Road Rash recognizes Daphne.
Mm-hmm.
Evidently,
Daphne.
She does not care what... this guy reminds me of Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, my God, Booger.
You remember?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
He's like, long time no see.
Yeah.
Well, any friend of Daphne can get in. Go on.
Mm-hmm. And we find
Don't cause no trouble.
Okay, and here's the funny part. Once they get in, look at all of the other people that come.
I know. Like, what was the big deal about letting them in?
Exactly. Look at. They all look like normal.
Look at that guy.
Yeah.
That looked like a tall Webster. Look
at that.
Okay, there's the long-haired dude, but...
Okay.
I don't see her anywhere. Look
this
at bitch.
I know, it's like... Okay, so that blows that thing out.
Always get in the clubs.
But anyways, you're going to find out that those are the only people that are in this club that night. And they got the Fontenelles playing. The Fontenelles playing.
Named after the baby's bones and before they fuse.
You got this... like white, pale vampire.
It looks like a pale Henry Rollins.
It does. Holy
first thing it's what I noticed when I was watching. Like, is that Henry Rollins? I actually had to look. Is that him?
A pale Henry Rollins. Yeah,
it's a gay Henry Rollins. If you can imagine Henry Rollins gay,
and you could, because he's acting like this with his hands. He's portraying a very.
There's no one in this club. Where are they all sitting? Ted, no one's at the tables.
This looks like any little dive bar that picks
It doesn't look like the hottest club in town.
That's still got the tables from like the 60s or 70s.
And it looks like they just have like red vinyl cloths over them.
Little red vinyl
cloths. Baby, it's much too thin.
But it never rips.
Man, I wonder if I can get a Coke in here.
And every guy keeps going by and going, hey, Daphne.
Hey, Daphne.
What's up? Man, where you been, girl? And Nick doesn't even care.
No, man, because she's been working under the table.
And as you find out...
Oh, ding.
Yeah.
All right.
And Pale...
for your enjoyment, the Fontanelles.
Is that Dennis?
Dennis?
Maybe that's Dennis.
I don't know.
But anyways, yeah.
Let's say yeah.
Well, no, we'll say Pale Gay Rollins.
Yeah. The Gay Rollins.
He goes, well, we're going to introduce tonight...
the hottest band in the land.
Yes, which Road
Oh,
Rash.
look at this, man! Road Rash is throwing beer cans, and then everyone starts. The band starts throwing beer cans. At him.
So they've got a big
and they play the entire song.
Yes,
it's a 5-minute song, and that's all that's going on right now.
And people get out there and start dancing.
And I forget exactly how it goes, but it's a pretty damn good song.
No, it's a good song, and it's pretty much like a music video.
It's like something out of Return of the Living Dead. You know, it would fit right in with that movie.
Yes.
So. And, there's Pixie back there doing her little go-go dance. And,
yeah. Oh, the Love Shack. The Love Shack.
She's got her go-go. Man,
I get your head to Love Shack.
You like go-go boots?
I like anything knee-high, man.
You do?
I like the socks.
So, if I wore my socks up to past my knees, you'd be cool with that?
Well, yeah. Why don't you come like that next time?
I will. Even though, you never shoot my legs.
Well, you can stand up and...
I've got pretty nice legs.
I'll put a little... step stool here.
Maybe I could just put them on your lap.
I don't know about that, but anyways.
She should be in a cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, a go-go cage.
And she should be. She's pretty good. Ooh, she's doing the thing.
Yeah,
but she's pretty good. But
I'm singing in a band.
But it literally is
he's doing his little...
a video.
Music much,
video.
Like
from MTV.
They shot a good video.
Yes.
And it is a good song.
And so, I mean, so next week I think we're thinking of doing Bride of Reanimator. Right?
Yeah, another rare sequel.
Just to throw that out there, why the music video is going on.
I get to pick one for a change.
Yeah,
and that's,
we did Reanimator.
Yes, we did ages ago.
Which was we had fun with that, man, because that cap.
Yeah, I know I liked it more than you, but I still it's probably one of my favorites as far as that genre goes.
Yeah, and so Bride of Frankenstein probably. Yeah,
Bride of Reanimator.
What did I say? Bride of Frankenstein.
You did. Even though
I do
there
that
are
all
some
the
parallels, there you go.
I think that's why, because we were talking about that earlier.
That's right.
And don't forget that this coming Friday, if you made it to this point of the commentary, that we have Monster Squad Trivia Night Friday at 11 p.m.
The
Eastern
Monster
Time.
Squad. Great.
I've got like 100 questions, man. So I don't know how long I'm going to take it, but we'll go however long I fill up to it that night.
So you finally finished all those crappy Jason movies? Huh?
Yes, I did. Friday the 13th.
Must have been hard for you.
Well, the last one, the remake 2009, I didn't even really finish that.
No.
There wasn't a whole lot of people who showed up.
People really hate on it.
So I kind of.
I mean, when I saw it, I thought it was as good as any of the others. I mean,
trying to think of which
one. Much different.
I'm trying to remember which one had. This is so pathetic, guys. This.
I kind of liked the idea of him holding a girl prisoner, because it reminded of his mom. I thought that was something at least new. But people don't like new. I guess they just they want the same old, reliable, predictable.
Yeah, evidently
like a comfy pair of shoes.
Yeah. Okay, so the music video finally ends, and Pixie starts working again.
That's right. What can I get you all to drink?
Yeah.
Hey, Coke.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, they say Coke, and so she goes. They said nothing, I think, and she goes 2 drink minimum. Because she's acting like it's. Do most bars do that? This ain't a strip club. Although I think it must be.
Some places.
Okay, maybe it is
not a regular place.
Maybe it is kind of a strip club because Amy gets up there for her little routine.
She don't really strip though.
Well, I guess Rick Sloan wanted to keep this PG or whatever.
Did he? I don't know. I guess.
I'm trying to think. I don't.
And
think
now here comes. Doesn't she have a stage name? I forgot what it is.
Yeah, Amy Evenflow.
Amy Evenflow.
Yeah.
And she's got a whole routine. Mm-hmm. She just showed up. And she's got a tattoo on her tit. And
what the hell do you actually have to do? I know where the tattoo comes from. All
she's doing is sitting. She's not even doing like a really cool dance. She's just...
Kevin gets up and goes,
Amy, you get down from there.
Amy, you get down there.
Had sex yet.
Yeah, you get down there. It's ridiculous of you to be up there.
Bad.
That's bad behavior on your part, Amy.
So this is her wild dream, man.
But she is
in a smoky... 1/3 filled club to be doing some slinky dance on the stage.
And she looks good, right? No?
I mean, better than Daphne.
But you got a type, man, don't you?
I got a type. I do. Yeah, I got a type. I like a little meat on the bones.
One guy in the very far back as she's dancing, because she starts her strip kind of routine going.
Yes. She's got some heels.
It's kind of like Blue Velvetish kind of going on here.
I don't know, man. Isabella Rossellini wasn't taking her clothes off till later.
Yeah. But she's...
there goes the skirt.
Yeah, look at that booty.
Dun, 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 dun.
She's got the booty.
Yeah, here's $1.
That's for
I got $1.
I'll give you $1.
Oh, she took her gloves off. Yeah, have a glove. Oh, look, Road Rash catches the glove in his mouth. I read that he was the only guy who tried out for that part.
Seriously?
Yes, that's why he got it.
Cool.
Road Rash.
Well,
should have named my newborn son Road Rash.
She's looking at Road Rash, too,
Man, yeah.
And he goes, I'll give you $1.
Look at Gay Rollins, man. He's looking in between the two like he knows.
He's going, ooh.
Oh, something's going to be cooking here later.
See, if I had my guitar, I'd be going... She'd give you $1.
Oh my God! Look, Road Rash
keep interrupting me.
But he picks up the sign that says "hit," like it's a hit. He holds up the sign like it's a game show.
Because I think that pale Henry Rollins said, "Is it a hit or a myth?"
Oh yeah.
And Road Rash puts up a sign that said "hit."
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I
didn't mean to be walking all over you.
No. 3 times I was trying to get a tune out, a riff out.
That's when I start.
Because that guy was throwing $1. I go, "Here is $1." For a fuck. I was just going to say, but...
My name is Buck.
If I had that damn guitar, I would be riffing on that song.
Riffing.
I would be singing it, going, get down on me.
How'd she get her hair done all like this and get the tattoo and everything all...
She went to a local beauty parlor.
Yes, man.
Called, All Bundled Up Hose.
All Bundled Up Hose. That's a great name for a beauty parlor. Bundled up hose.
And Road Rash is drooling and...
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, look, Gay Rollins is getting up there.
He's got C. diff in his beard. And
yeah, if you got a beard, you got C. diff in it. Isn't that disgusting to know? For all you dudes out there that have a lot of facial hair,
yeah.
I was just reading that I don't even know if you know what C. diff is, but it's a bacteria that lives in your colon, and it can cause you a lot of harm if it proliferates too much. But... like if you have a big long beard, there's a very good chance that you probably have C. diff bacteria in your hair there.
Can I ask you real quick though? Isn't that if you don't take a shower or bathe every day?
It's just whatever, man. You wipe your ass. Even if you wash your hands, you might not get it all off. You stroke your beard a little bit. You let someone else stroke your beard. It's got shit in their hands.
What if you're like,
when you got it, people got it. They're always playing with it.
I play with my nose too and my hair.
Man, you wash it every night.
Anyways,
you sitting there getting down in there and really scrubbing it every night.
Nope. Don't you love it?
C. diff is in that thing, man.
There's not enough hair for C. diff, but
there could be C. diff in it.
Amy
gets off the stage.
Yeah, and she starts going at Road Rash.
Yeah, look, she's grabbing him by the collar. Oh, man, I just want to bang you against the wall.
Look at the body there. Anyways,
yeah, but she's wearing like a gymnast outfit. It's not exactly the sexiest thing in the world. Oh, man, Kevin's going to break this up like nobody's business. Oh, you get your hands off my girl!
Road Rash keeps throwing him around, man. Mm-hmm. Don't you like the tinsel door hanging?
I think every door should be tinsel.
Yeah, it's just Christmas
tinsel. Christmas chip. I never use tinsel.
6 foot long. Neither. I used to.
It's a mess.
I know it is.
And if you have an artificial tree, you'll never get it out.
Well, yeah. If you have a disposable tree, tinsel, I think is kind of a...
like a real tree, disposable tree. Do you mean a real tree when you say disposable?
Yeah.
The real trees are disposable.
Oh, I say the stupidest things sometimes. Oh, yeah. A disposable tree. A real tree.
Yes.
We used to always do the tinsel with. But yeah, when you get the artificial one, you're never going to get all the
tinsel. Do you realize on my Christmas tree, I mean, nobody in my family minds it, and I love it. 90% of our ornaments are like cartoon characters.
That's cool.
You know? It's almost all cartoon characters. Mm-hmm. Oh my God! Now I don't. Is this Nick's vision thing, or is this actually going on?
I don't know. I think it's actually going on.
Okay, because his sergeant shows up. Nick's sergeant is, oh sir, you're here. Yes, and he's telling, there's these little creatures running around. Well, here, we'll get them. Here's some ammunition, and you go get them. Gives him a knife. Gives him a bandolier strap. Guns, gives him a Rambo bandana.
Yeah, he dresses
Isn't that
like
Bessie?
Rambo.
That's no, he gives him like
it's a machine gun.
Gives him a.
But when he sees the sergeant, asks him what he's doing here, and he says, "Well, I'm on leave for." Oh my God! Here we go.
God. A little hobgoblin crawls across the bar,
and all of a sudden the hobgoblins are in Club Scum.
They're tearing up the place.
Riot ensues now.
Right, they're flipping. You can tell the actors are actually flipping the tables over.
Yeah,
hobgoblins. See, Kevin's knocking all the tables over.
Yeah.
The patrons are just flipping the table.
Throw a beer can in front of the camera.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it is.
And look at these guys. Gay Rollins and Pixie are just sitting against the bar. Yeah, okay,
I don't want to be involved with this.
There's creatures that run around here all the time.
No, I'm not having nothing to do with this.
Look, one's behind the bar now, in between them.
And it gets in their heads, and it makes them get together.
It makes Gay Rollins straight.
Yeah, he goes, ooh.
So his wildest dream. So what they're trying to say is every gay man's wildest dream is to be straight.
Oh, jeez.
Good thing I said this an hour and 20 minutes into the podcast because nobody's going to hear that. I know how I am sometimes. I'm telling you folks, I do it on purpose.
I don't know what to say. That's Ted.
I do
but
it
anyways,
on purpose.
Kevin comes up to the thing. And
look, he whacks it with the beer bottle. That's Kyle. I'm sorry, Kyle.
Oh, that's
He didn't have any trouble connecting that time.
Doesn't matter who it is. But yeah,
he didn't have any trouble making the hit there.
I know.
Oh, and then look, Pixie starts beating up Gay Rollins because she's pissed off. You were making out with me, even though obviously she's like a prostitute.
I know. Yeah.
But she's offended by this.
Yeah, well, how dare you?
She'll suck some stranger's dick under the table, but she's offended by this.
We work together.
Man, look at Road Rash. She's working Amy's neck. She's all into it. Yeah, I'm rubbing my beard on your neck. You got C. diff on your neck.
Well, she can't.
Man, this is like the third time he's thrown Kevin across the damn bar.
It's like...
Stop interrupting me when I'm getting ready to fuck!
Okay, here we go.
Oh my God.
Nick has his grenades. He's throwing them, and it's basically just... It's a magician's little light
like
thing.
Like a flash, but absolutely zero damage is being done.
Zero damage.
I mean, look, no one's even someone just jumped.
Yeah. Okay. That's about as bad as it gets there. Somebody flying through the air. Road Rash is
like, man, I hear some bombs going up.
Yeah.
Hell with it.
Yeah,
I'm working on this chick, man.
But
her up.
All the monsters beforehand running around there and causing the chaos isn't a big deal. But
God, look at Nick. He's all in one place. Rolling it like a bowling ball.
But it looks almost like he's not even throwing them because he's going like this.
He's throwing it so gingerly, like it's going to blow him up.
Like it's a magic trick, like a magician's trick.
There's the same scene played again. And
over and over.
Yeah, do it, Road Rash. Come on, loosen her up.
Ooh.
Oh, she's all ticked off. Oh, Road Rash left.
Oh, she looked good.
So, that's the kind of guy she digs, man. See, it just goes to show, man. Chicks just like scum.
Now everybody runs out of the place.
There goes the band. He's got his guitar, man. I'm out of here.
But now everybody runs out of the place.
Where's her tattoo? Her tattoo's gone.
It is. Holy moly. You're right. Is it? Ted. That's what happened.
Gone, man.
They got into her brain and was manifesting.
So it was also a wildest dream. Well, let's see if it shows. Oh, look at this. The guys are under the table, and there's a hobgoblin. Oh, no!
And he just basically...
I can't count on Kyle to help me out.
He basically just pulls it off of the guy's hand.
Yeah, it looks
who's
like...
playing it.
Yeah, that tattoo's back.
Yeah.
No.
That was just a disruption in the scene, huh?
I guess. And now she's covering up her tots?
Oh, what happened to me?
Oh, my God. Oh, there's road rash. Hey, baby. I just got my ass beat, but I'm back.
Well, I guess he's got, like, burnt stuff all on his face.
Can we get back to where we was?
And
nope.
She knocks a glass bottle over his head. Oh, my God. It does look like the tattoo's a little dimmer
faded.
Like, a little faded.
A little faded there.
But Kevin finally comes out and goes, Amy, are you okay? Yeah,
Amy, why were you making out with road rash?
Although now when he got to her, she was outside.
Well, he pushed her in. Let's get her out. Oh, my
God. What is going on? He puts his jacket on her. Nick's still in Club Scum.
Look at Club Scum and look at the signs on there. Sex, beer. Beer, sex.
Ooh, don't touch me.
Don't shoot me with your Uzi.
Ooh, don't shoot me with your weapon, your gun.
Jesus.
I'll get all cream-pied.
Look there's the sergeant. Look,
he's
the perfect man for this mission. Look at him.
And I'm surprised Daphne's not getting, like, oversexed or anything.
Well, give him time. Give him time, man. You got to loosen her up a bit.
Isn't that what... here we come.
Now, wait a minute, little missy.
Yes, the sergeant says, I got a job for you to do.
That's right.
I've got 30 men out there in a truck, and you're going to take in...
Right. Have you ever thought of joining the USO?
Yes, the USO.
Helping bring entertainment to the soldiers.
And she's
I've got a van with 30 of them out there right now.
And she goes, what? What are you propositioning me?
It's going to be like that scene in Apocalypse Now when the Playboy Playmates, land off the helicopter and all the guys start going crazy and jumping up.
Oh, my God.
God, here we are talking about one of the greatest movies and
of
we're
all
watching
time,
one of the worst movies of all time.
Yeah.
But what a movie, Apocalypse Now.
But Daphne has got a grenade in her hand, which is going to come into play, I guess. No, the sergeant grabs the soldier,
have a grenade!
And he throws it at...
Where? At nothing.
Well, Nick takes...
Save the soldiers, Nick! And Nick jumps on the grenade.
And he's in flames from head to toe.
Like Michael Jackson on that Pepsi commercial set. Like Richard Pryor.
Go, girl.
They don't remember any of that.
You believe in love?
Remember Richard Pryor caught on fire?
And it goes something like this.
What? Everyone had that joke with their lighter. What's this? Richard Pryor.
I remember that. Oh, my God.
I remember listening to some stand-up of him, like, after that happened. He's like, I heard them jokes you motherfuckers were telling me.
Yeah, you crazy.
Look at Hobgoblins hiding under the table.
So there's two of them underneath there.
Oh, God. What, Daphne's going to pull a grenade?
And
she sticks it in the sergeant's... Because he propositioned her. She got so offended.
And it was slipped in his shirt, but the explosion was
happened over there and blew him this way.
6 feet in front of him.
This movie.
That was awesome.
Oh, look, Kyle, he's comforting Daphne. He's thinking,
this is his chance, man.
Yeah, he's got to comfort her.
I was thinking of that, and I was like...
Look at the dead hobgoblins. They're just dolls laying there, and there's the sergeant's or Nick's boots.
But that's two... I mean, technically they should all be dead,
dude,
right?
I stopped counting.
I know. I'm just bringing it up.
There was just a lot
of them. Boy. What's going on?
They multiply when you throw water on them.
Yeah.
There's road rash. What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Thank God this tinsel is very strong.
Look at this guy that stole the wallets at the beginning when they went into clubs. He's still hanging out there. All those people ran out in a panic. He's just hanging out.
I know. Well,
listen, you son of a bitch. You better not give us a hard time.
She got tough, you know what I mean?
Daphne's tough. She's a tough little whore.
She's a tough little tramp. She's a tough little tramp.
Look, when she gets that feeling, she needs
She
sexual
got the feeling,
healing.
baby.
I got the feeling,
You got
baby.
the feeling, baby.
Boom, boom, boom,
You're
boom,
gonna
boom,
do it
boom, boom,
in
boom,
Club
boom,
Scum.
Clubs.
You got that
We should
feeling,
open up a
baby.
place and call it
You
Club
got that
Scum.
feeling.
Like right over here on State Road, just
what are you
Club
feeling,
Scum.
Ted? What are you feeling?
And just
You
put on
got
there,
that feeling,
and put up
baby.
there on the sign, beer, sex.
Beer and sex and rock and roll.
Whatever, man.
So they all get in a van again.
Get in the van.
The Scooby-Doo van.
And the Scooby van, the mystery machine.
Zoinks! Scoob!
8,000 hobgoblins in the back.
Get the hobgoblins back to the theater!
And now here we go. Finally we get Mac back.
Well, he still
and what's he
hasn't
pissed
changed,
about?
He still hasn't changed his drawers.
What, does he get a call? Mac, I need you up at the office right now.
Yeah, and he goes, what are you still here this late at night for?
My God, what a horrible
He goes,
office.
well, and he tells him about the security guard, he goes, no, he brings up the Hobgoblins again, and
you expect me to believe this story about Hobgoblins?
Well, he tells him, after you're finally gone, that's it, you're fired.
You're fired. Well, yeah, because the other security guard, he's off the property, man. He ain't here.
Or does he quit?
No, he gets fired.
He does get fired.
And he's like, oh, well, good, that saves me the trouble of quitting.
That's what he says, yeah. And ends up walking away and leaving.
All right, fine.
He had a little disruption upstairs. Were you hearing that?
Yeah, what was going on there, man? You think the kids are fighting? I hate you!
What are you doing, God damn it?
I want you to die!
Oh my God!
I know, that's what I hear my kids. He said he wants me to die.
Okay, so what's going to happen is they're driving
the movie's
back to the theater.
Okay. You realize our podcast is going longer than the movie. We've got to wrap this up.
They come in the van to the theater where Mr. McCready is.
They come in the van?
They come in the van.
They arrive.
But they do clean it. They get Stanley Steamer.
Yeah.
Oh, but Stanley Steamer!
They cleaned the cup.
To creamer. They clean the creamer.
Why do they go back
Stanley
to the... Why
do they go back
to the... Yeah.
They clean up the creamer.
Oh, my God. They show up at the studio. That crook is still there.
He's still there.
And he whips out nunchucks.
He whips out 2 pairs of nunchucks.
And then he gives Kevin a nunchuck.
We know why, though, right?
Well, see, Kevin wants to fight him now.
Yeah,
I'm going to show Amy, she's right here, that I'm a man.
He wants to prove that he's a man.
He's
doing nunchucks as good as I can do them.
I mean, look, yeah, which isn't very good. I don't know.
Look,
they're going to fight with nunchucks? Who fights with nunchucks?
I actually could do it quicker than that.
Oh, I bet. Let's see you do it right now. Do it on the next show. But then they just go and turn into fist fights.
Yeah.
And Kevin's getting his ass whooped.
Well,
again.
Well,
look at him.
I know now.
He hasn't gotten one hit in.
But he gets the strength
I'm
up
going
and
to
the
beat
power.
your ass, and then I'm going to bang your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. He gets 1 hit in.
And then he gets
2 hits in. And now he's starting to whoop his ass.
Yeah, he gets a judo.
He does a Kirk thing.
Yeah.
Take the arm and flip him over.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me take my coat off, man. He's got his wife beater on this tough. Why was he hanging around the studio this whole time?
He wasn't.
Damn! Look at that hit.
So
he just happened to show up?
The Hobgoblins are in his...
No, the guy was there.
Did you watch the very end of this?
Oh, he pulls out a pistol. Now I'm going to shoot your ass.
Okay. And what do you think happened?
The Hobgoblin... Well, I know what's going to happen. What's his
Mr. McCready.
Mac's going to take Bessie and blow him away.
Mm-hmm.
Kabam!
Yeah, and you hear the gun go off.
Look, he shot him at like point blank range. No, I'm just kidding.
But what did he shoot?
They manifest it in real life.
I know, but I didn't see Mr. Oh, there he goes. I guess he got the one.
Oh, wait, he shot the Hobgoblin.
Oh.
He shot the Hobgoblin, and then the tough guy disappears.
Yes.
Just like Fantasia.
But it worked because they physically...
the psychic connection.
And they physically do the manifestation. But yeah,
they physically can bring it forth.
Yes. So Amy's like,
man, you were such a man fighting that ghost.
Ted, she gave him tongue and everything, man.
She's licking his tonsils.
Oh, she's going, let's get going. She's playing...
yes, she slipped her tongue down his throat.
Oh, she did very much so. She's playing with the old little thing in the back of his throat.
Now, come on, we gotta get out of here.
What is that, the learning inspector?
I gotta get to that toilet.
Is that the learning inspector?
Oh, my God.
That it hangs from the roof of the mouth?
It was in Short Circuit, whenever there was the Indian. How did she stick her tongue down your throat?
Oh, you get the tongue long enough, you hit that and you bubble it with your tongue. You go bing, bang a bang a boom, back and forth.
Bang a bang a boom.
Then you get yourself cough.
Did the Hobgoblins run back into the vault?
They did back in the vault.
Why?
But anyways,
they're free. Why can't they just?
Anyways, you played that tongue tonsil boxing match.
Tongue tonsil boxing.
And you get yourself a bacterial infection in throat.
Oh, you get those white things on your tongue.
Yes, you get strep throat from it. And you go for a whole week. You say no, don't kiss me.
Now they're in there. Let's close that vault. Why did they run back in the vault? I mean, apart from
Mr. McCready goes. They came back home.
Yeah, but they were free. They could have just ran anywhere in the world and created trouble, but they ran back in the vault. I think just for the sole purpose of,
I'd like to know
we got to wrap this movie up, guys, so we just put them back in the vault.
I guess so.
I don't
But it does, yeah, I mean, you know.
And why are they sitting there talking for half an hour? Close the fucking thing.
I know, Ted. I know. And they're out there just, like, hanging out. And...
Did they close the vault? I don't know. Hey, Kevin, did I ever tell you what I did in the Army? Pulls out his walkie-talkie, and somehow it's all wired, you know. I did munitions.
I was in charge of munitions.
Hits a button, and evidently the vault, that big, heavy steel iron doors on the top floor.
I know.
And he blows it to Kingdom Come. Blows the Hobgoblins up. The whole joint's on fire.
Because evidently that was all of the Hobgoblins.
Why didn't he do that 30 years ago?
I love the continuity in the movie. They did not care about anything.
No, they didn't care about anything.
You know, how many Hobgoblins, whatever.
And then he's going to be nice enough. I think he makes the call, right? Doesn't he call the boss to tell him that the joint's on fire? Excuse me, that the whole joint's on fire.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, and I just want to let you know that, you know, you fired me, so there was no security guard on, so the insurance won't pay up. So
all of a sudden, what happens is, Kyle gives Daphne flowers.
He's rubbing her tit.
Well, he gives her like these flowers, and she's like, "Oh, nobody's given me flowers before." Like he's going to get some.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, Nick comes back. You remember he was burned up. He was all in flames. He should have 3rd-degree burns.
Oh my God! Even on his crutches, he's like, "Hey, Daphne, I'm back." He
should have 3rd-degree burns over his entire body.
How did he get back there so fast on crutches?
He just has a little bit of bandages.
And where did he get the crutches? And who bandaged his arm?
I have no idea.
And now he's walking without the crutches. He's just fine and dandy.
And he jumps back in the van and starts going. This
movie.
And they're just sitting there, and Amy.
And they're all leaning against the van.
Yes, and that's where he tells them. Mr. McCready says, "Yeah, you know that insurance, and you fired me and stuff, and there's nobody on duty. The insurance isn't going to cover the damage of the blow up."
This movie does take place over more than one day, doesn't it?
No.
You sure?
Right. The beginning, and then Kevin starts work. So I think 2 days, maybe.
So Kyle's wearing the same clothes 2 days in a row.
I guess so. I don't know.
All right.
They filmed this in probably 2 weeks. I mean, if you think about it.
Oh, look, man, Mac's all happy when he tells the boss that, you know, insurance won't pay out.
And Kyle says at
Thank
the
God
very
the movie's
ending,
over.
Kyle says, Can I use that phone?"
Yeah, can I use that phone?
Because he wants to call Fantasia again.
But she's dead. Well, no, that was a manifestation.
Yeah. So she's still on that line, 976 SCAG.
It's 976 SCAG. You should flash that number up there, throughout the whole show.
Vintage phone number, 976
Call us, 976 SCAG.
So there you go, you guys. A shitter of a movie, but these things make a hell of a podcast, hell of a show. So there's your commentary on one of the worst Critter movies of all time.
One of the worst movies that I've ever seen.
Or one of the worst movies of all time. Yeah.
Quite possibly one of the worst. I mean,
yeah. But worth a watch of our commentary on it.
Well, I knew we would have fun with it. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, so there you go.
We'll try to do something better next week. And
so before the roof falls down on us here, I think we will wrap this up and let you guys go. So there you go. Late Horror Show. We'll catch you next week with Bride of Reanimator.
Something.
I do believe. So there you go. Late Horror Show. Laters. Out.